CopperCarver, and today let's take a look at all my Govee lights. I've done essentially a tour of my game room before, but I didn't really so much focus on each and every Govee light. I kind of focused on more of the other aesthetics and my personal items and things like that for decorating. But what I want to do is go through all my Govee products and kind of do one big video, kind of showing them off, kind of talking about each one specifically and telling just a little bit of information about it, not a crazy amount, showing some effects and things that they do like that. But not just in my game room. I think I'm going to go around my house. I have a couple other items that I'm going to show here and there. Feel free to ask any questions in the comment section. I'm going to try to leave links in the video so you can look at the products individually on Amazon and the Govee website and things like that. But I really hope y'all enjoy this video. This video is a lot of work for me. I normally am used to just doing my quick unboxing videos. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy. The first one that I really want to show you over here is the Govee Curtain Light version 2. Now what's really cool about this light is that it's essentially a curtain that's kind of one big pixel. Almost imagine like just a big TV that isn't 4K, it's not 1080, it's not 480, but it's way lower than that. However, it can create images, it can do patterns, it can do super awesome effects. What's really great about the curtain light is that it is able to cover a wide area, and you are able to connect 2 of them. You're able to connect 3 of them to create one big picture, which is super awesome. I always have friends message me and they'll be like, hey, my kid is looking at getting a Govee product or something like that. And one of the first ones that I always recommend, especially to catch the attention of little ones, is the Govee Curtain Light, because it is able to cover such a huge space. You can do, dancing pixels and other things like that. And it's just always one of the first things that I recommend to the younger crowd, because it definitely is an attention grabber. In this corner over here, we have the Hexagon Pros. The Hexagon lights, there are actually 3 levels of Hexagon lights. There's the regular Hexagon lights, there's the Hexagon Pros, and then there's the Hexagon Ultras, which I'll show you here in a bit. What's really cool about the Hexagon Pros is that unlike the first version, they're actually kind of 3D. They come out a little bit, which can create a really cool 3D effect like it's supposed to do. Especially some of the scenes that come with it, and how you set it up can really create some neat effects that almost look like there's like an implosion and other things like that. What's really neat about these is depending on how many you get, you can create different, how would I word it? You just create different shapes. Each one of these individually is able to be placed in different areas. You can make like big triangles, big hexagons, neat little things like this. I want to say, Govee has kind of like a lower tier set of Govee lights, a medium tier, and a really high tier that's really expensive. But the Hexagon Pros, I would say, are that medium tier. You want to take your Govee lights to the next level, but you want to get something that's really spicy, that's really cool. The Hexagon Pros are definitely the way to go. Absolutely love them. And talking about the Hexagon lights, let's go ahead and go over to the Hexagon Ultras over here. They're the coolest, honestly, Govee lights I think that they have, that they produce. But I do have some sad news, and I'll admit I don't know why. Apparently they just discontinued the Govee Hexagon Ultras. I don't know if they sold enough, because these are super expensive. I want to say that these were normally $300 to $500 just for the single pack. That's like the most expensive thing they have, other than the Govee outdoor lights that go all the way around the house. You can customize them in different ways. However, they're not 3D per se, but they do have more layers of lights. We'll take a look at some of the scenes and some of the things that they can do. I do know that there is a huge sale going on for these. They're like $174 right now. I don't know if they're just trying to get rid of these. I imagine that this is going to be a high dollar product on eBay and different things like that, where people are really going to be searching this out, because this honestly is really one of the coolest lights that they have. So over here around my TV, this is the Govee mini panel lights. These ones, how you know how I was talking about the current light and how it's like pixels. This essentially is, each little square is a pixel. This is probably one of the most customizable product that Govee has, with all the different things that you can make. I want to say you can connect up to 70 of these, and the scenes are really cool. I've met quite a few people that don't like it. They don't like the gloss look on it. They say it looks kind of cheap, but honestly, I absolutely love them. And even though it is super customizable, I had a very hard time deciding where to put them. You can make squares. I mean, honestly, you can make anything with these. This is one of those items where I actually went online to a little pixel grid where you can click in the squares, and I made a bunch of different shapes to see what I could make. I know that this is kind of boring with what I did, but going around the TV was perfect, and it was what I needed. So I absolutely love this. So this little light right here is another one of my favorites because of how portable it is. But this is the Govee Table Lamp 2. Super awesome light. It can be used as a night light, a nightstand, even a regular, I'd say a regular lamp. Its brightness level is insane. It can do your warms, it can do your whites. Something that I haven't mentioned yet is everything that I've mentioned does have a music mode as well. And the music mode on this one's really cool. I'll show some of the effects as well. And this one was just, honestly, I don't know. I wish they had a lot of small items like this just to put in different places. I saw that apparently they are working on a lava lamp, and this replaced my lava lamp. Part of me wonders if they were watching my YouTube video, because I mentioned how this replaced my lava lamps, and lava lamps are really awesome, and I had a big focus on that. The lava lamp is currently in my wife's area right now. But this is the Govee Table Lamp 2. Awesome. You can put it just about anywhere. Love the way that even though it's so small, it's able to cram so many different colors in so many different ways. So one of the first lights that I got outside of the floor lamp, which I'll be showing y'all after a bit, was the desk lights. Holy moly, this will definitely change up your entire space, your entire desk setup, your gaming setup. So these lights, and I have two, I have this layer right here and this layer right here, actually wrap around your desk, and they have certain points that you can cut it at, and it just adds so much livelihood. Like if I had to choose, I guess, the one product that could really amplify my space, if I had to choose anything, it'd probably be these desk rope lights, because it's the desk. It's where I'm going to sit the most, and whenever I walk in, it's one of the first things that I look at. So the desk rope light is honestly one of my favorite products that they have. A lot of my friends that come over to see this, I mean, it's so integrated, and they got the size so right that a lot of my friends will be like, "Where'd you buy that desk with the built-in lights?" I'm like, it's not built in. It just goes around your desk. Absolutely love the desk rope light. But this is the Govee just rope light, the Govee rope light right here. So this is one of those, what I would call their foundational items. The rope light can be shaped in so many different ways. It's such an awesome product, and it has so many different sizes. Unfortunately, you can't connect more than one together, but you can always group more than one together, which is awesome. But the Govee neon rope light is probably one of their, I don't know how I would word it, like one of their 10 commandments, one of their foundational products. This is one of their main staples, the neon rope light. Honestly, if Govee was about one product, and when I say about one product, I mean just their, like I said before, their staple, their one thing that I think that they should always make is their rope lights right here. So this is the first version. They have a neon rope light 2, which I actually do have, and I'll probably show that next. So in talking about the rope lights, this is actually the neon rope light 2. I know it's kind of hard to see because it's behind the fake ferns, the hedges on here, But what makes the Neon Rope Light 2 special, besides it being number 2, is that it is extra flexible. Holy crap, is it flexible. Whenever Govee first showed this off, or anytime honestly they show off the Rope Light 2, they must have some professionals, because they'll, I mean, of course they have professionals, but they turn the rope light into like Aquaman, and into like each little turn is super tough and crazy. Like, I couldn't do it. You can either use sticky adhesives, they're little clips, or on the little clips you can also use nails. I would recommend using the nails because the clips on the adhesives can fall off quite a bit. Honestly, that's any issue with any adhesives with any company, and also tear paint off and things like that. Nonetheless, if you're going to make a complicated shape with this, which you're able to, I'd recommend using the screws with it. But this is the Neon Rope Light 2. I want to say that this is 16 feet right here. How it goes all the way down. Super awesome. Love the Neon Rope Light 2. Okay, so the next light that I want to focus on are the Govee Y lights. This was probably one of the coolest sets of lights that took me the longest time to get. I was like, I want the Y lights, I want the Y lights. But they took forever to get. What's really cool about these, like this right here is an individual piece. This right here is an individual piece, and you can just connect them together. I've seen some people connect so many of these, and it essentially turns into a huge spider web of Govee Y lights. I was so proud of myself for what I did here by putting the shelves in between them. I know a lot of people comment on pictures of this and they're like, bro, you did such a good job. How did you do that? And honestly, I put the shelves first before I even got the Y lights, and how I spaced them out, the Y lights were just, they just happen to fit in there perfectly. So Govee Y lights, awesome product. Also super customizable and really great. This light right here, outside of the Hexagon Ultras, this was one of the most innovative slash what the heck is this type of light. The way that this light is designed and looks, it's so futuristic. And it had a theme pack that came out. So it has a normal Govee gaming light. I don't know if I said that's what it's called. It's the Govee Gaming Light. They have a normal set, which is like black, but then the set I got was a collab with Evangelion, yes. I had to practice that so many times on the video of unboxing this, and I probably still said it wrong a couple times in the video. But this light is so cool. And it's individual little bars here, and they have these pieces, these center pieces that can connect them in different ways. Seriously, one of the cooler lights that they have, and always an attention grabber as soon as people walk in here. They're like, what is this one though? So I'm always super excited to share that one. So this is the Govee Gaming Light. So actually, as I have been walking around, probably noticed these top lights right here. These are also Govee lights. And what's really cool about these Govee lights, they are able to do the white lights and the warm lights as well. Sometimes I will just have them on warm. I'm forgetting the name of them right now. These are the Govee string downlights. Obvious name, but that's what they are, the Govee string downlights. They come in 2 different sizes as well, able to do all the colors that you expect, have all the scenes that work with Govee lights, so that is incredible as well. 3 more of the Govee lights are actually in my wife's area, and I'll admit I kind of put a lot of my junk on there to film my side, so kind of ignore the mess, but let's get to that side. Okay, so this is my wife's area where she has 3 Govee lights, okay? So the first one right here looks very recognizable, and that's because this is also another Govee rope light. The only thing is, for this one, I actually did use the screws, so that's why I'm able to do tighter turns with it. Absolutely love it, and added so much, and you can see it goes around her bookshelves and things like that. This top light right here is the Govee covered light. Essentially what it is it's the regular strip light, which reminds me there's one under my desk that I haven't showed y'all yet. I always forget about that one. But this one is essentially a typical strip light. However, it has a diffuser that you put over it, and it makes it look seamless. I've done a video on most of these, except the Ultras, which would have gotten me so many views, but I got them before I started my YouTube channel. The Govee Ys, I didn't get to do a video on that, and then I didn't get to do a video on the desk rope light. So this is technically one of the first times I've talked about them on YouTube. But anyways, Govee cover light, super great product, and you can put it in lots of different ways as well. Actually, let me turn the camera, and you can see I actually have it going all the way over there, which is really awesome. And then one of the newest additions and one of my newest Govee videos is this light in the corner right here. This is the Govee COB Light, which COB is a different type of technology that uses tons, I want to say 1,200 mini LEDs like per meter or something like that. So essentially it's like the Govee rope light or the Govee desk light. However, it's able to be so much brighter. It's way more seamless, and I kind of use it where I use the Govee floor lamp Pro, which I'll actually have to take you on in a different part of my house to show you all that. But the Govee COB light, super cool light. Absolutely love it. Okay, so the light that I forgot to mention that I just remembered is that I actually do have the Govee strip light that is not diffused. And that is underneath my desk. The metal bars, I actually put it behind the metal bars so they shoot back up against the wall. I mean, honestly, that strip light honestly isn't one of my favorites. I personally don't like it when you can see the bulbs. I think it looks a little bit cheaper in my opinion. However, whenever it is placed in certain areas, whether it's under cabinets, under beds, behind something like this, the way that it deflects off your off the wall or off the floor, A-class in how it looks. It's awesome how it looks. But as the Govee strip lights, so behind me are some of my other newest lights, and this is the Govee wall sconce light. So it's just one long bar that you order, and it just essentially does all the colors and scenes that you would expect. Super cool. I thought at first it was weird, and why would I want that? However, I saw Govee had it exactly how I have it, with the two lights on the side of the TV. They can do their own colors. However, a light that's a little bit harder for me to show is I actually have the Govee T2 light, which is behind the TV, and it's a strip light that goes with a little camera. And what that does is it makes it where the lights actually match what's on your TV screen. I'll show kind of what that looks like. But I can have it where the two Govee wall sconces are connected to that as well, and they can show the exact same colors and everything. So super cool product, but that is the Govee wall sconce. Continuing and taking a look at Govee lights and other places outside of the game room, we actually have the Govee Glide light right here. This used to be on my game room wall, and then I replaced it with the Govee gaming lights. And honestly, for a while, the Glide light was just kind of sitting in my closet, just kind of taking up space. And I don't like it when Govee lights take up space because, I mean, in a closet at least, they need to be used because they're awesome. They're high quality. So I had a party that was almost Govee themed. It was my birthday party, but, you know, it was very electronic and EDM and lights and things like that. So I decided to actually put the Glide light on my bar, on my bar top. And this was back in September, and it's now February. And they just kind of stayed because I honestly love how they look. And of course, with the Glide light, you can do the warms and white lights and things like that. But it's something that just kind of stayed and something that I appreciate. I don't always turn it on, but you know, weekends, you know, whenever I'm feeling a little extra spicy, I'll turn these on. So this is another amazing light, and I absolutely love this light. So over here in my bar area, I actually have two different Govee products. I have the Govee Floor Lamp Pro right here, which just adds a lot to this corner. I always like it when light bounces off the walls, which is exactly what this does. This was in my wife's setup, exactly where the COB light was, which I replaced and put this over here. And I could not have made a better choice putting this over here. Govee Floor Lamp Pro does have a speaker built in at the bottom. It actually lights at the bottom. It's a little bit hard for me to film that part right now, but I do have a unboxing video. If you search up go to my Govee playlist of videos and look up the Floor Lamp Pro, and you'll see it in more detail. And actually, what else I have is the Govee Ice Maker. I never really saw myself getting the Govee Ice Maker. However, it's really great. It makes ice in like 6 minutes. It does lots of different colors, which of course it's a Govee product, it's supposed to. But you can have to use certain colors for like making ice, cleaning this system, does it need more water, and so on. I think right now it's on like a party mode. So yeah, you can even get a Govee Ice maker that has lights. So that's pretty cool. So in my bedroom, there's actually 2 more Govee products. The Govee products are everywhere. I have the first and regular Govee floor lamp. It's not as tall as the Govee floor lamp Pro and doesn't get as bright, and there's not a built-in speaker. But honestly, I don't use the speaker that much, and it's so lightweight. But this is in the corner, absolutely awesome, especially if I'm in my bedroom hanging out and I just want like a chill mood. And then right here, I actually have the Govee Life air purifier. My dog sleeps with us every night, and this is great for any pet smell, pet hair, things like that. But yeah, the Govee floor lamp and the Govee Life air purifier. I'm also really proud of this. Over here I have just a couple different cool things. Now let's go in our main bathroom where you'll see another Govee product. So actually in my shower, I have the Govee ceiling light. I absolutely love it. So even though that the Govee ceiling light is not waterproof, this is technically on the left side of my shower and the shower head is on the right side. So for the most part, it does not get water directly on it, and the humidity doesn't seem to bother it at all. It's been in here for a year, and honestly, I've had 0 issues. I'm not giving you my seal of approval to put it in your shower. However, based on wanting to try things on your own, sure, go for it. However, I still wouldn't get it wet, and yeah, I love this light as well. Sometimes whenever I get home late at night and I'm feeling a little rough, I'll come in here and I'll put in some moody colors like some purples or some reds and listen to some Frank Ocean. And honestly, it's a vibe. So y'all know how I said I would have one that I would forget? Well, that's the Govee Life diffuser. I completely forgot about this one, and I use this one every day, and I have 2 of them. The Govee Life diffuser, it's awesome. You know, people say we can get stinky, but honestly, even though that may be true sometimes, we can always keep our room smelling good. And the Govee diffuser adds that RGB style that we love so much, but also helps the room smell great. So another one of my items that I really like is the Govee Projector light, which is right here. I absolutely love this thing. What's awesome is that it can be plugged in via USB, which is a great thing. It's not that big. It has a couple buttons on the top for like presets and different things like that. The effect that it does on the roof is super awesome. It is a little bit louder than I would like it to be, but it's not like obnoxious. It actually does have a speaker on the back, so it can play white noises and different things like that. I want to say you can connect your phone to this and play music from it too. I need to double confirm that. Either way, I'll have the information on the site, but yeah, super awesome light, super awesome product. I do love it. Yeah. Okay, another one of my products is the Govee Outdoor Projector. It's not a bad light. I'll admit I wish it was a bit brighter. It's actually way more quiet than the Govee Aurora projector, and it has Aurora effects itself. It's great indoors. It's okay outdoors. That's the biggest complaint about this, is I don't think it's bright enough. It does, like I said before, it looks really cool. I'll probably show some footage of it real quick shining on my roof. But yeah, the Govee Outdoor Projector light. And what's funny enough is that this unboxing has gotten me the most views on YouTube out of all my videos, at about 31,000 views. So yeah, the Govee Outdoor Projector light. This light right here is the Govee Triad Floodlight. This is also one of the first products I got as a Govee ambassador. What's really cool about this product, first of all, it's a floodlight, so it's able to be outdoors, but you can like manipulate it and shape it in different ways. It's supposed to shine on your house. Really great product, waterproof, really cool effect. I have actually brought this to some garage parties and kind of set it up in the corner. It has some really cool effects whenever it shines on people, like it makes shadows and almost like different colors and things like that. But this is the Govee Triad Floodlight. Another product that I really like. I don't use it as much as I would like to. I don't leave a lot of lights outside to try to save on my electricity bill. However, people always ask me, what's your electricity bill like? Honestly, it's not a huge spike. Most Govee products, I mean, all of the ones I have, I don't really notice a significant bill. So anyways, the Govee Triad floodlight. So actually in the middle of filming and editing everything, Govee just sent me a new product, which is the, well, I say new product, it's a new product for me. And it's still a newer product, but it's the Govee Floor Lamp 2. I already talked about the Govee Floor Lamp Pro and the regular Govee Floor Lamp, but the Govee Floor Lamp 2 is that kind of that middle ground. Still an amazing light, brighter, taller than the first Govee Floor Lamp, but also it has the base that lights up and has that really glossy finish. Amazing light, super cool. Still trying to figure out where I'm going to put it. However, it's still one that's honestly kind of like a base model, I would say. Like, it's something you can put anywhere. It's something that I would recommend pretty quickly to someone, much like the regular lamp that you can put down anywhere. But yeah, really cool light. So when finishing up recording everything and talking about all my Govee products, I realized that there's a couple that I don't actually have out that I can't show y'all. I have quite a few different Christmas lights that are put up in the garage. I have the Christmas string lights, the Christmas string light 2, I think it's called. I also have the Govee kettle. That's actually for my wife, that my wife got. And outside of that, I think I also have a Govee button to turn on all my lights. And I have the Govee air purifier that is underneath my gaming desk, a different one. So just a couple of different Govee lights that I didn't really get to showcase in this video. I do believe I have one of the Christmas ones on my YouTube channel if y'all want to check that out. But guys, this was just a overall not super in-depth tour over all of my Govee lights that I have, and I hope that you really enjoyed it. I filmed this over a couple different days, so you may see me change outfits in them. But I really hope y'all enjoy the video. I hope that y'all like, share, and subscribe. My channel is growing more and more, and I love it. There hasn't really been too many new Govee products out lately. I know that there's a tower fan that just came out and some different light bulbs. So I'm starting to kind of just do some reviews on some different Govee products. I'm about to do a review on the first Govee floor lamp. Haven't really done that video before. So I'll do that. But anyways, guys, thank y'all so much. This has been so much fun in filming, and I'll catch you guys next time.